Something I wish the authors of this week's lesson had picked up on was Jesus' last and final I am. I am the vine, and you are the branches. Now, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with this week's lesson? Here's the connection. In the Old Testament, Israel is often referred to as God's vine that he planted. It became a national symbol that was on some of their coins. There was a golden vine over the entrance to the temple. What Jesus is getting at is that he is not just a vine, but the only true vine. But Jesus also said he is the true temple. Moses gave them bread, but Jesus is the true bread. Moses gave them water, but Jesus gives and is the living water. They had light in the wilderness, but Jesus is the true light. So, when Jesus says that he is the true vine, he means that he is the ultimate fulfillment of everything God wanted his people to have and to be. Now, what I love about this is that Jesus tells us that while he is the true vine, the Father is the vine dresser, and this is really great news. You see, in a very real sense, God takes personal responsibility for the health and growth of both the church and its members. Scripture tells us that God will finish the good work that he started in all of us. Jesus is the author and finisher of our faith. We can do nothing of ourselves. In other words, you can neither save nor transform yourself. Salvation and transformation are a God thing. This is what righteousness by faith means. You and I, all we have to do is stay connected to this source of all truth and spiritual life. Let me put it to you in a language that at least, I understand better. Jesus is the trunk of the tree. And what is the job of the trunk? Well, the job of the trunk is to give the branches a place to grow. No trunk, no branches. In the same way, no Jesus, no Christians, no church. The trunk is the core of the tree. It provides a base of strength, and through its root systems, it takes nutrients and water from the soil and feeds it to the branches. The trunk is the conduit between the nutrients and the branches. In the same way, Jesus is our conduit to the Father. This is why Jesus could say, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. Well, those were our final thoughts and nuggets for this week. Now we want you to take some time this week to visit your local Adventist church and share with them some of the things you've learned this week about how Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And please don't forget to join us next week as Seth will share with us some of his thoughts and insights into next week's lesson, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. I know you're going to be tremendously blessed. Well, on behalf of all of us here at Sabbath School Nuggets, thank you for joining us this week. We wish you a happy Sabbath to come. God bless. See you next week.